Hello, class. My name's Professor McGuire, and I will be your instructor for English 470, which is Methods for Writing and Grammar. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about the week one assignments. There are two assignments during week one. The first one is called the ELA Standards Reflection and Matrix. It's worth 20 points. The second assignment is called the Writing Survey. So let me pull up the first one. So the first one is the standards reflection matrix. I'll go ahead and share that with you. Right, so what you'll do is you can pull this straight out of the Halo calendar. This template will be located there. I also uploaded into the Halo announcement. So in this particular assignment, you are going to be talking about state writing standards. You can use the Common Core. They have these listed here. This link will take you there. If you're in the state of Arizona, you can use the Arizona ones. If you are living, residing, and plan to student teach and teach in another state, you are more than welcome to use the state standards for your state. Please do keep in mind that this is a course for secondary education. So the writing standards that you'll be referring to should go for like 6th grade through 12th grade. So once you've downloaded this template, you are going to write a little bit about the benefits of state standards for K-12. And keep in mind, this is for writing. So you'll also have to support it with a specific example from the state standards as evidence. So when you're looking at your state standards, pull one of those standards out, go ahead and plop it right in there and talk about the benefits of that particular state standard. Then as you scroll to number 2, you are going to discuss some of the struggles that you might face with a particular state standard for writing for grades 6 through 12. And again, they would like a specific example. So just again, plop one in there, talk about why you might have a struggle with that one. Then as you scroll, this becomes more of the matrix. So the top part was the reflection. This is the matrix. And they've given you 3 things to do. The first one is to pull or extract one of the state standards out for writing, 6 through 12, put it right into that little box. Then you just move over to this box, and this is the purpose. What you do after you've put in that state standard, just write it in your own words. One sentence should suffice. Just give the purpose of the standard. And then the last thing you do for this is that you give more of an application. How would that standard look in a classroom in action? You could put specific examples of a teaching strategy. Just a couple of sentences will do as far as that one's concerned. So those are the examples. So then they give you space for 3 different standards. So it's up to you. You choose 3 writing standards, put them into these first boxes. Move over to the second box, 1 sentence, just in your own words, the purpose. And then over on the far right, you then give some kind of activity or application for that standard. So that's the first one. All right, hang on, and I will pull up the next one. Okay, so the next one is the writing survey. And again, you can get this straight out of the Halo calendar, or you can pull it out of my Halo announcement. So in this particular assignment, you get to do a little more self-reflection. The questions are already there. Please keep the questions there. And I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 to 8 sentences is enough. You do not have to go on and on writing forever and ever. So brief is fine as well. So you can see kind of just by the slow scroll here what some of these questions are. Again, they're a little bit more personal. I really like this assignment. It also gives me an opportunity as your professor to kind of see where writing was or the point that it played in your own life. Talks about like feedback, favorite kinds of writing, that kind of thing. And then the last 2 questions on here, you can kind of refer back to what you did in that first assignment because this talks again about the state standards on the impact that they have on you and how you would be teaching writing to students. And then just a more general question about, do you feel encouraged or discouraged by those standards and how you would use those in the classroom. So it's kind of important maybe to do the first assignment and then you can kind of be thinking about that. And so when you get to 11 and 12 on this one, then you're able to answer that. All right, that's all I've got for you as far as week one. I'm glad that you're in my class. I look forward to both of these submissions during week one. If you have any questions or concerns, just message me in the private forum in Halo, and I look forward to your work. Have a good day. Bye-bye.